Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. This is your Daily Horoscope for December 5th, 2019. And it's interesting because this card actually showed up on the floor this morning, and I was guided to use this card for today. And so the card that came up was Saturn. And so Saturn is in its true dignity and power as it is in Capricorn at the moment. And all of this Capricorn energy that is building up around it with Venus and Pluto and Jupiter in the South Node also in Capricorn at the moment. And so this is showing us the vision, the journey of where we are headed. And this takes us into 2020. And so we have the vision, we have the plan of where we are headed into 2020. And as we are moving forward, wherever you have Jupiter in your chart, this is a new chapter for you. This is a new story of where you are headed in your life, because Jupiter is highlighting this Capricorn story. And there is something about how Capricorn is in its fall position. That Jupiter is in its fall position in Capricorn. And so this is a weak position for Jupiter because Jupiter is about dreaming and the vision of where you're headed and heading for this higher doorway and possibility and opportunity in your life. And there is something about how Jupiter is restricted by Capricorn. Jupiter is being restricted. It is being stuck in this Capricorn energy that is forcing it to be more practical, that is forcing it to be more physical. And so this is a journey that requires physical steps. This is a journey that requires applying the discipline and the consistency in order to meet these goals, these visions in your life. And so there is something to say about how Saturn is very important at the moment. Saturn is highlighting this discipline, this consistency that is required as we're moving into the next year. And I do feel that a lot of people are going to find this energy very challenging. And there is something about how Saturn does put restrictions and limitations on you in order to help you learn and grow through the discipline and the consistency of putting this work in, putting this effort in to what you want to accomplish. But there's also something to say about how Capricorn does rule the midheaven, right? It's the highest point in the sky. And so Capricorn does climb to the top of the mountain to reach that success, to reach those goals. But it is something that where Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign, and so it requires some work. It requires some discipline and some structure and the ability to keep going when things are challenging. And so for all of you who are giving up with this Saturn energy at the moment, that's being highlighted by all of this energy in Capricorn, make sure that you are continuing to stay strong and continuing to push through to accomplish your goals moving into 2020. Because 2020 is not an easy year. It is a year of challenge. It is an intense year. And it is a year where we're going to have a major split as some major truths are going to be revealed. With this Capricorn energy, there is something about how all of these things behind the scene are coming into the physical. They are becoming something tangible that you can see. And we talk about how Capricorn is ruling over authority. It is ruling over the government. It is ruling over these structures and these systems that are in place, and these rules and these restrictions that we are being tied down to. And so there is something about how these bigger organizations and these people working behind the scenes in the government, in different systems, in different groups, in the public eye are coming to light, because this area is being highlighted heavily. And so there is going to be a major split as a lot of truths come to light. As a lot of these things that are hidden behind the scenes start to come into focus in your life, there is something to say about how this will create a major split of people who choose to stay in the past and people who choose to move forward in their lives. And we've been talking about this all year with the North Node in Cancer, South Node in Capricorn, about this journey into this new space, into this space of connecting to what truly serves you and to what truly fulfills you, and moving out of these old systems and these old patterns. And we do have Uranus in Taurus, still retrograde, breaking down these old structures, these old systems that we have connected to, that we have been tied down to in the past. These areas of comfort, as Uranus is trying to help us grow and evolve and reach a higher level in our lives. And so there is something about how many people are going to go through an awakening process in 2020. And some of those people will choose to go backwards into old lessons and old patterns. And some of those people will choose to move forward with the rest of us moving into this new space. And so that solar eclipse in Capricorn on Christmas is a big moment, as it is starting this new lunar cycle that will take us into 2020. So it is that big moment of deciding whether you are going to repeat old karmic patterns in the past, or if you are going to choose to move forward into your better life. And with all of this earth energy in the sky at the moment, there is something about practically building and working to create this better life through this destined space of North Node in Cancer, of what are you divinely connected to, what are you emotionally connected to that fulfills you, that serves you in your life. And so just realize that this is a brand new chapter that requires a lot of work and consistency. It is very challenging, but if you are willing to push through and do what is necessary in your life, it will create something beautiful for you, and you will be very successful in 2020. And so it is a big moment. It is a faith test with Jupiter and Capricorn. It's testing your faith of whether or not you are willing to step into this new journey and to work to build this big vision that you have through Jupiter, because Jupiter is giving us the vision, the path of where we are headed, but it is in Capricorn where practical application is needed in order to make this vision come true. So are you willing to work to make this vision a reality? And you will see many things in 2020 that are going to be dreams coming to reality for many people. And so are you willing to take on this opportunity and to choose to make this vision something that is practical, something that is real in your reality. So this is a big moment of choice about where you are headed in your life. So thanks so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave the thumbs up, as well as hitting the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And don't forget the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.